Hello, my name is Josh Horton. I'm the owner of JugglingWarehouse.com. I'm a 9-time gold medalist, 19-time Guinness World Record holder. Today, I'm going to teach you how to juggle 5 balls. After this tutorial, if you decide you need some new juggling equipment, be sure to check out JugglingWarehouse.com and use code YouTube15 for 15% off your order. Let's get into it. 5 balls is a skill that will take you weeks, months, hopefully not, but potentially years to master. It is not an easy skill. It is really what separates the beginner juggler from the intermediate advanced juggler. So prepare for a lot of training, but it is so satisfying once you're able to do it. Before we get into this, if you cannot easily juggle 3 and 4 balls, do not be attempting 5. 3 and 4 balls should be so easy for you before you attempt anything with 5 balls. These skills will also help you become a better 3-ball, 4-ball juggler, but what I'm showing you is meant to help you prepare for 5. So first exercise should be pretty simple for you. Juggling 3 balls, but throwing higher with every throw. So every throw is at about the 5-ball height. You're keeping your normal form, arms at your side, just throwing a little bit higher than you normally would with 3 balls. Should be pretty simple. If you cannot do that, 20 catches, 25 catches, you might not be ready for 5 balls. So it is throwing up 3 from the 3-ball pattern at the 5-ball height and speed. So it's gonna look like this, little 3-ball flashes. 1, 2, 3, you can try starting with your left and starting with your right. You add a clap. Try to keep the throws height. Mine are not looking super perfect right now. A little bit better, there we go. These exercises are meant just to get you used to the speed and the height of 5-ball juggling. All right, another trick with 3 that'll help you prepare for 5 is, I call it snake, some different names for it. Start with all 3 in one hand. You're gonna throw all 3 at once, all 3 back. So it's basically a 5-ball pattern, but with 2 holes. So one hand is left with nothing for a little bit, but this again is the height and speed of 5. Try that for a few cycles. Big thing here is to make sure that every throw is the same height coming from both sides. Kind of looks like follow the leader with the 3 balls. That's why it's called the snake, because it's kind of just making a constant motion of those 3 balls following each other in kind of a figure 8 motion. All right, if you can do all those, time for some 4-ball drills. 4-ball fountain, and then just do 4 crossing throws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 4-ball fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4. And try starting with the other hand. Once that is easy, you can try 2 connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, that is 5-ball height, 5-ball speed. That one just has the 1 hole. So a one little pause in there where the 5th ball would be. It is a little awkward. I've never enjoyed doing it, but you can also just keep running it like this. So this is 5-ball pattern, 5-ball height, 5-ball speed with one hole where the 5th ball would be, but it is a little bit easier than 5 balls if the timing of it doesn't mess you up. Sometimes some people struggle with that. So if it feels really weird, you don't need to focus on it, but it's a really good drill. If you're able to master that, it's gonna make 5 really easy. All right, 5 balls. Just like when you learn 3, when you learn 4, we're gonna work on a flash and then we're gonna build from there. So 5 throws, 5 catches. If you've mastered these drills, that should not be that difficult. It is that same height, 6 or a little bit more inches above your head. You can start by just starting with your dominant hand, and then eventually it's good to also learn to start with your non-dominant hand. Try to keep all the heights of your throws the same. A lot of people will have their first throw be really high, and then they try to play catch up. That's not good. First throw should be the same height as your second, third, fourth, and fifth. Then, like we've always done, you'll build on that. So go from 5 to 6 catches. Once you can do that, 7 catches. Have a number in mind. Try to collect it cleanly without moving your feet, without having to run forward to catch the balls. You want to work, especially with 5 and 6 and 7, your pattern really needs to be perfect for it to happen. There's a misconception in the world of juggling of like you keeping a bunch of balls in the air, but it is impossible to juggle sloppy. Well, not impossible, but it's very hard to juggle and make it look sloppy, because for it to work, it has to be almost perfect. So, really important for you to try to keep your pattern as perfect as possible. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the peak on both your right hand throws and your left hand throws, so that, if you're throwing one a little bit higher than the other, you're able to balance that out. Make sure you're throwing the same height. As you feel more comfortable, you might bring it a little bit lower than you were originally. My standard height is probably here, which is a little low, but most people probably find it somewhere around this height. So, good luck. This took me several months of training, but I used tennis balls because I was young and didn't have a good juggling store nearby or online and didn't know what I was doing. Luckily, you have jugglingwarehouse.com, so head to jugglingwarehouse.com. Use code YouTube15 for 15% off. I was using the Josh Horton Pro Series juggling balls, but we have all sorts of other products on the site. Make sure you like, subscribe for more tutorials, and we'll see you next time. Bye.